Hello and welcome to All My Garrison. So today I'm going to be kind of doing like a WoW chat thing, so I hope you enjoy. Let me just move the microphone a little bit closer. So as you can see, that's my garrison, and probably the biggest addition to World of Warcraft in about 5-6 years. Pretty much since about legendary items were in the game. And I mean, like, Tempest keep legendary items, more than like one per character. And let's have a little fly. So, oh, someone else goes by. So, today I'm going to be talking about the whole sort of World of Warcraft in its current state. So as we fly past this fallen titan, I think it's a titan, I hope it's a titan, or I'm wrong, I have no idea. I'm sorry if it's a bit jumpy. But World of Warcraft in its current state is, well, pretty tragic, to be honest. It's basically, it's all about the end game, which is great if you're a raider, but I basically just do LFR for the Valor currently, and I always have just for the basic gear, because I've never really appreciated diehard raiders, because I kind of grew up with playing WoW, and I had a lot of friends that were diehard raiders, and they turned out to be kind of twattish. And effectively what it is, to me, the game anyway, is just a way to enjoy the scenery. Let's just enjoy the scenery for a bit, sorry. It is beautiful. Well, I mean, that mountain is not, but this tree is. But the whole game to me is about the questing, the leveling, and the exploration, and the sort of customization of your character that you have. And especially for someone that isn't a diehard raider, a diehard PvPer, and a diehard like mythic dungeon player, I don't do that much generally in the game. I do a bit of LFR every week, quests, like a few dailies, and basically farm achievements, because that's what I appear. Sorry, I just burped. That's what I think is the most important thing in the game to me, is the sort of achievement side of it, just like kind of show, hey look, I've played this game for a long time, I've enjoyed it, and it means a lot to me, and here are my achievements. But also the fact that a lot of like normal raiders, when you try and do like looking for group, basically tell you to get an achievement, which I find very irritating. And we're in Tanan Jungle. That was a bit of a jump. I was expecting you to through all the areas, but whatever. And to me, the achievement thing and the looking for group stuff is shocking, because currently, perfect timing, Hellfire Citadel, the LFR gear you can upgrade by 10i level. That costs about 500 Valor, which, to be honest, is a decent amount of Valor. So I always try and kind of hit that target each week for 500 Valor. And the problem is that normal raids now drop 690, and well, Hellfire does now drop 690, and a lot of normal raiding groups ask for 710, which the only way to get 710 is Warforged Lord Kazakh gear or PvP gear. Now, I'm not going to spend months and months and months grinding conquest points just to do normal raids where the gear doesn't apply and is shit for me. I am a rogue, which you don't know, but I'm currently on my rogue in Tanan Jungle, casual, here. This is where I spend the majority of my time. But I am a rogue. I don't want to spend all my time, like, messing around, getting Valor, trying to upgrade my gear, and then going, oh wait, I'll just do PvP. Like, PvP's great. I've got current 710 shoulders, but they're shit. Because as a combat rogue, which I am, you need a large amount of haste, which Hellfire gear doesn't drop, and PvP gear just doesn't drop either. And it gets very irritating. And the problem is that these people that are setting up these groups for normal raiding are forcing you to do PvP, even if you don't like PvP or you can't do it. Like, I hate PvP. I don't mind world PvP. I mean, it gets annoying sometimes when you're low level and getting killed by level 100s that come into like classic leveling just to kill you. It really annoys me. But world PvP I don't mind, because it's kind of interesting, it's kind of new, it's kind of enjoyable, it's kind of different to normal sort of servers. But I don't want to spend all my time doing PvP, I just don't. So I don't do raiding anymore. Well, not normal. I did normal in Pandaria when I started. I sort of tried to get into normal Siege of Orgrimmar groups and raid, get good gear, get better and better and better, and learn the game again. Because I'd been away for like 4 years or something stupid, or maybe 3. Sorry, I had to do that. The trees were in the way. And this is the other thing. Like, a large amount of the stuff in the game is geared towards raiding. And yeah, it's great. Raiding's amazing. But I don't want to spend all my time doing PvP just to raid, to get that necessary gear, to do normal raids where the gear doesn't help me, that I will never use. It's just very, very pointless in my opinion. And some other people have had that same sort of... I've got a few friends who have the same opinion. And it kind of feels a little bit pointless to be raiding. Like, I'm literally starting characters daily, getting to level 20, and just quitting, and just leaving, due to the fact that it's just pointless playing. I'm sorry, but this scene is beautiful. Here's some music. And my mount. And my mount. My mount makes a weird noise. If you didn't know, this is me. Like, this is my rogue. They are PvP shoulder pads, transmogged weapons to Wrath of the Lich King swords, and the back is a crafted piece of back armor, and the face is a transmogged, think piece of time walking gear, maybe, or maybe some Pandaren gear. But I impelled gear. I'm a combat rogue. Yes, I'm a blood elf. I've always been a blood elf rogue since I can remember. And as a rogue, you want to get haste, and no gear supplies haste anymore, like I've said, and no one's helping you get the gear, no one's helping you with anything, and after a while it just gets monotonous and dull and boring. And like I said, I've started so many characters and just deleted them, because I don't want to spend my time doing PvP on my main characters. I don't want that. Like, I'm at 700 eye level on here, yet people are asking me to get like 715 because I'm a rogue, because of my low damage. I do 34k DPS. I can do damage. Interesting. Burnt trees. It's been a while since I was here. But the whole elite playerists, the whole elite base of this game completely irritate me, because all they want is good players. Yet, if you're doing normal raids, you aren't going to get good players. You're going to get people who are like, oh, I've done an LFR into the fucking ground. I've done like Archimond like 20 times. And I just want to stop doing Archimond. and I don't want to do mana off anymore. I don't want to do all of that. I'll do it for the Valor, which is what I do, but I don't want to have to go through this on a regular basis. And it just sucks ass. It's really irritating when this happens. Where am I? Okay, I'm in Shadow Moon Valley. Okay, that makes more sense. That means I can't go that way. Gotta go this way. I'm Horde. And I'm going to do another episode about the future of WoW, which will probably be the next one you'll see. And I'll be talking about the new expansion Legion that's coming out in a few months, and sort of where that's going to take the game. But so far, the game needs a, not art style wise, but needs a massive overhaul. I mean, it's bloody beautiful. I mean, come on. I mean, 2D texture sky, but the whole trees, the scenery, the appearance of it is beautiful. It always has been for years, has been since Wrath. And it's just getting irritating, the fact that the player base has gone from being casual players to being elitists and noobs, or people that have bought boosts and they don't know how to play the character because they didn't think, oh, I want to boost this character, I won't do research, I'll just boost him. It's like, oh, thanks dude. But the basis of the game is to level and quest, yet people do that in a few weeks. And this means that the elitists are in raiding and do mythic, and then complain at the noobs, or the beginners like me, who are stuck in LFR, who can't be bothered to get the gear to do normal. And they're like, oh, you're in LFR, you're doing really bad. Yeah, I know I'm doing really bad, but it's LFR. I don't care if I'm doing bad or doing crap. I really don't, because my aim in the game is to have fun and enjoy the time I've got playing. Because usually I have about from 1 hour to maybe 5, depending on whether it's middle of the day or at night, or whether I'm recording for a YouTube video, like now. And I don't enjoy raiding. I probably said this before, I cannot remember what I said before, but I generally don't enjoy raiding at all, mainly because of the elite players that seem to appear randomly. Like, you can be in a raid with noobs and then you become the elitist because you're the one that knows the raid, or you're the noob because you're with the elitists. And usually, if there's a rogue, I usually inspect his gear and check whether he's got like the right talents or like specs or things like that. And usually I give him, say, I whisper them and go, oh dude, you really shouldn't have this talent on. It reduces your damage or makes the play harder. And a few times I've done that, they said, oh thanks, I'll change it now. So usually they change it and they do like 5 more KDPS or like a few more KDPS. And they whisper me back at the end, and it's like, oh thanks dude, I got this piece of gear. And that makes me feel really good about myself. Like, I know the game, I know this class, I know how to play. But some people, some elitists, have started switching classes to something that they don't know anything about and just going, oh yeah, this is my boosted character, I don't care about it. Well, you obviously do, you're raiding. If you didn't care about it, you'd do me and just do time walking. Because it's simple and it gives you stuff from old content. Things like that really irritate me. And the basis of this video is to basically see what you guys that play WoW feel about the whole elitist, noobish sort of appearance on raiding. I will do another one about sort of the future of like World of Warcraft and maybe the expansion, the current one, and Legion, and maybe other ones. But I will also do a video of maybe something you guys want me to do, or maybe something that I want to do, and talk about the other stuff that's in WoW. It's like this one, so talking about it casually. just video stuff in WoW that you can do that aren't to do with raiding, because raiding right now, like I said many times, full of elitist twats. And this is where I'm pretty much going to leave this video in Shadow Moon. Well, not in Shadow Moon because I hate Shadow Moon. But yeah, anyway. Thank you for coming by to this sort of chatty, sort of fly around video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it wasn't too dull and boring and crap, which is pretty much my usual video anyway. And hopefully you do actually enjoy me talking, and you don't just think, oh, this guy knows nothing. I do know something. Anyway, thanks for coming by and clicking on the video, and remember to hit like and subscribe, just as I enter Spires. Literally, Spires. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye.